I can't wait any longer. The enemy may destroy the evidence any time now. I fought against a similar force not long ago. That sinner used the same power. I'm certain this is where she got her sorcery from. I'll be breaking through and cleaning things up. Please cover me.
Rahu confirms the location of the suspicious room, where a glimmer still flickers. She readies her weapon, steadies her breath, breathing and mood. This kind of battle isn't even worth mentioning in the FSC. The question is, what exactly is the 9th agency? I kinda understand what the FSC is. I also understand what the MBCC is, but I don't understand what the 9th agency is, because I believe that's the first time 9th agency has been mentioned only in this event. I've never really heard of them outside of this. I don't think so anyway. Charge. How many people are charging? Defeat all the enemies. Alright. Oh, simple combat. I love those. But that one was incredibly easy. I don't know why the fuck was that one so easy. Why is the audio so off? Hopefully it sounds alright. I believe so. I really don't want to record everything again. That would be insane. I probably will just skip the event, honestly. The defenses were more stringent than expected. It was not really. The fight was super easy. And the defenses were more stringent than expected, indicating that this place held significant importance to the enemy, yet Rahu succeeded. When she penetrated the target location, it was eerily silent inside. Ah, that's Samiri, I believe. A figure in black has collapsed on the floor. A woman in purple stands next to him, a long umbrella in her drooping hand. A viscous liquid drips off the tip, giving off the stench of death. The collapsed man is clad in a black raincoat, seeming to have been impaled by the umbrella defenselessly. A familiar single-eyed rune is branded on his palm. The woman stares down blankly at the man slumped over next to her heel. She only turns slowly to Rahu a while after she barged in.
Such intense power. You're the FAC sinner, the one who defeated Garofano. Too bad. You came too late.
Rahu glances at the figure in the black and readies a sword shield. She has a sword? I didn't know that.
That's Garofano's patron. Did you do that to shut him up?
Oh, I just got it. The fucking... they did mention that her shields can transform into a blade at times.
Patron? More like a swindler. Garofano didn't care about bounties. She only wanted to stop Paradisos from harming us. These scum targeted her impatience. She was baited by fake intelligence and went ahead to challenge Paradisos on her own. We're merely wilting flowers that got lumped together, yet she treated us as family, and even went that far for us. Garofano, we've gotten rid of the vermin that deceived and used you. We'll come and save you. Until then, don't try anything stupid.
Bang! With a sharp blow, Rahu subdues the sort of an assassin. When her shield collides with the umbrella, she realizes a hefty metal umbrella. Of course, this woman is a sinner too.
Stop talking in riddles. Explain what happened. Attacking Erica Villa, spreading mania contamination, injuring many. She acted as the mania merchant's knife. Her crimes cannot be pardoned simply because she was used.
Listen to your pretty talk, Paradiso's lapdog.
With the flickering light from the monitor screen, Rahu finally makes out the woman's face. Her eyes are hollow as ashes, her face streaked with stubborn tear stains. Yeah, that's Sumire. I have her actually on my sitter list.
You have eyes like ours. I bet you've had someone important in your life. After struggling in the dark for years, you met the only light in your life. You'd never dreamed that he would appear, but he did.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do. In your head. Whose image are you seeing in your mind? Who do you get courage and strength from? You thank him cherish him, would give up everything for him, even your life. Whenever you think of him, you no longer feel lost. Do you have that person in mind?
I don't think she has anyone like that.
Now think about someone taking him away from you! Somewhere you don't know. Your cherished one is being mercilessly used and ruined. You don't know whether he's dead or alive. Before you're aware, you've lost him forever, without even a chance to fight for him.
By the way, I probably mentioned this at 1 or 2 events, but all the sinners have like really dark background story. Not, well, probably not all of them, but a lot of them have like very dark background stories.
Imagine it. Experience it once more, and you'll understand how I feel.
Is she talking about Verna?
Paradisos is the reason why we're exploited and destroyed repeatedly, like we don't matter. You have eyes like ours. Then why are you still on their side?
The woman shouts as she draws a compact weapon with one hand and throws it at Rahu. Rahu dodges narrowly. As she's about to strike back, she notices the enemy's body mutating. The assassin body is emanating faint red spikes of light. The luminous spikes are intertwined with filthy contamination mania. The sight is so ominous that even Rahu dares not get close. The woman in purple is suffering in pain, yet she doesn't resist or loathe the luminous spikes. Instead, she lifts her hand to touch them. Soon the spikes shatter and only sorrow remains on the woman's face.
Fine. I don't have a reason to fight you. Just cut me some slack. Don't make me wreck this place. The intelligence here is crucial to you. Take a close look. You won't want to miss anything. When you're back, tell your owner. The bloom season's here. The mentor is off to the banquet. Just as you wish.
She disappears into the darkness, but the vehement words remain. Rahu tries to restrain those bad thoughts and focus on the current mission. While she waited for the contamination cleanup team to process the scene, she checked all the intel she could reach at hand. By the way, that's the funny thing. If I was like in these games at any point and someone said a line to me like, tell this to your owner or whatever, I would totally forget. Like, I've already forgotten what she said. What I remember is like, it's full bloom. Yeah, that's about all I remember. Like, I would totally forget what they tell us. The documents look like communication records, some encoded, others clear. Rahu mentally takes note of the very of traps as she dives into the details. Many of the records focus on the tactics for the Western District. Rahu isn't too invested in what's happening there, and she's not quite getting the bigger picture yet. She is not sure that the Underground has retreated to the West District to get a hold of BR-002, but the comeback of the Black Ring has thrown a wrench in their plans. They're playing with the rust fire again, stoking the corpus, and are willing to give up their one shackle just to put us back in. Feels like 8 years ago. They're in a hurry. That doesn't mean we're ahead. What's more intriguing than their endgame are the tricks up their sleeve. Paradiso's never been one for grand shows of manipulation. It doesn't fit their MO, cutting to the chase. They're using sinners, harnessing the strength of mania in ways we don't see coming. You mean that knockoff? Way before him, by NF-103 at the latest, they already rolled out this tech in the field. The blossoms I've raised are proof of that. Back in NF-103, Paradisos broke through the primary Black Ring, sending orders to scores of folks in this sea. The hypercubes can't pull that off. It's got to be the deep mania. Fuck, huh? That should simplify things. Can your little shit find these folks and take her out? I get that we're short-staffed, but a little help on your end would be nice. Rahu's breath quickens. The cryptic messages multiply, each with its unique meaning, and none boded well. She constantly tells herself that this might all be a setup, maybe even deceit. She has to keep her cool. Right then, a new message pops up, clearing all her doubts. Need backup. Meet at this spot.
This is...
Cleanup completed. Switching back to home mode.
Yeah, this is the sinner I was talking about that I have.